Hey guys, this is Sleep45 and welcome back to Fantasy XIV Enwalker. Today, I'm deciding to do another mount showcase video because I'm trying to make up on the lack of videos for my videos for this coming week. And for the mount that I want to showcase today, it is the Construct 7 Core, which you can get by winning 100 matches in Onsal Hakair, which is a PvP map for front lines, if I remember correctly. And it is the place of the Danshig Naadam. So this is a rotation for front lines. So if you get it's like really random. So you can just queue up for front lines dailies, and hopefully one of the rotation will be that map. So just need to win 100 matches, and eventually you will get that mount. So before we redeem this, I might as well read its description on the core itself. Rumors that this core and the mechanical golem it activates are heavily based on the Elysian design are entirely unfounded. Well, almost, to be precise. Alright, let us redeem the bad boy. And go to the mount guide. And as for all mounts, I'm going to read its lovely description. Having taken prisoners what they thought was a automaton during a skirmish with the kobolds, Maelstrom officers were shocked to find it was instead a type of synthetic golem, but not as shocked as to not immediately bring it to the Naldiq Vymelli for repairs and later sale. And then as for all mounts, this has a flavor text which is said, "So the kobolds are at it again?" Quote by Anok. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. Alright, let's summon the mount. Oh, nice. So I really like the mount itself. You're housed inside the chest, kind of like, you know, Iron Man-ish. I can see the foam on the sides to put some protection for the pilot itself. Sweet, nice. And the design of it reminds me of other mech genres like, you know, Deus Ex Machina or Warhammer in particular, because, you know, ever since you see this man-made skeleton mech kind of design, you can think of other mech genres. So let us see what it looks like while it's flying. Oh! It levitates using the jetpacks from the back of the suit itself, so that's nice. And if you're probably hearing the music right now, it is the music when you do the Onsal Hakair PVP map, which is pretty nice change because most mounts I've been, you know, doing showcase for are using the generic mount music. So, sweet. I can actually hear this music play in the background when I'm flying around and about. So, my thoughts on this mount, I really do like the design. I can actually... Oh, I didn't realize the helmet closes when you're on flight mode, so that's nice. Oh, that's interesting. In flight mode, it actually closes the helmet so you can be secure for, you know, when you're flying about in the area. But, honestly... But after seeing this, I can actually relive my moments in role-playing as Iron Man in 14 because, you know, flight suits and such. Granted, Iron Man doesn't have an axe, but, granted, he already has all the firepower on his suit itself, so I don't think he needs to worry about having a giant hammer to help him fight his battles. So, what can I say about the mech itself besides maybe role-playing as Iron Man from the Marvel series, but honestly, I wish they can have more animation spirit, like, you know, do a button press, you can swing his axe around, or, I don't know, do a like Iron Man pose. Granted, that would be a very good addition to this thing, but sadly there's none, because this mount doesn't have a special buttons you to press to do set action, so it's a little bit eh. Granted, if they did manage to put it in this game, man, this mount would be so much appreciated because only the mounts that has those special actions from either the beast tribes or rare occasions from the Mog Station, which is a little bit turned off me. It's a little turn off, because if you want this mount, you have to get it from the Mog Station, but lucky enough, this is in the game. But again, you need to win 100 matches on Onsal Hakair before you can get this. So it's like, if you're really that determined, eventually you can get it. But it could be worse. It could be like it's tied to your Grand Company when you do PvP, which is even more harder to do now since you're usually a freelancer. So you can, whenever you do PvP frontlines in nowadays, it's really random which faction you actually team up with. So yeah, this is the Core 7 flight suit, and I like it that when you go back on the ground, your head pops out. So nice, nice. And what do I expect for mounts in the near future is that I really hope they can expand on mounts that have special actions, like doing this, doing that. But then again, that's like a lot of work on the developer team, so I can't really say much about it because I am not a game developer, so I can't say how much time and effort they need to spend to add more niche and natches to a certain object in the game itself. Especially if it's like an MMO, you can do like all the tweaks and making sure it's working properly. But enough said, I like the mount. I think it's one of the few mounts I really was appreciative getting or acquiring in the game, besides, you know, the flight bike or the hover bike, which you had to do a lot of work trying to get, even though the mount itself was nice. But the thing is with that hover bike, you can't really hear the engines or anything. It's like this very silent. That's like the only niche I had for that one. But for this one, I like the aesthetics, and I can finally relive my days as Iron Man. So before I go, I hope you guys enjoyed this recording session on Fantasy XIV. And if you have any comments, put them down below the video as well. If you like this video, please click the like button. It's very much appreciated. And if you're curious on future uploads, you can give my channel a look. And if you are liking what I've been uploading there, you can probably subscribe. If not, then that is okay. But if you're going to, don't forget to click, or actually you can kill the bell icon so you can get notified whenever I upload new content on my YouTube channel. And as always, I have projects which are continuing on my channel, which are of course right now Fantasy XIV, Raid, Trial, MSQ, Rockets, Job Gets, Minions, Mounts, and Extreme Trials, Fashion, and anything else related to Fantasy XIV. And secondly, which of course will be Right Giant Order NA for the Lost Belt 3, well not 3, I mean finished 3, Lost Belt 4, 5, 6, the Rogue videos for the banners, whichever they come up recently, the challenge quests for the events, and oh yeah, plus the events as well. And lastly, and certainly not the least, Persona 5 the Royal. And with that, this has been Raven Sleep 45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.